Hello YouTube, this is Miles from Pure Investments, and today I decided I'm going to make a different video from what I normally post. So recently I've been focused a lot on my trading tips series, in which I'm teaching people how to use indicators and how to make smart trades, but I've received a heavy amount of questions on how to actually get started, and as Bitcoin's becoming a lot more mainstream, there's a lot of people entering cryptocurrency trading and not a lot of resources on how to get started. So I decided I'm going to walk everyone through the complicated process, teach you how to buy your first Bitcoin, and trade it for alternative coins. So to start off, we're going to use what I believe is one of the most popular United States exchanges for Bitcoin, and that would be Coinbase. This website works in a lot of countries. I've personally used it to purchase more than $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. It's very trusted. Its service is sometimes bad, but at least you can buy Bitcoin without the chances of getting scammed. So, this is a website where you can purchase either Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, or Litecoin for US dollar. You can link your credit card, debit card, MasterCard. You can wire transfer or directly link your bank account. Plenty of ways to buy Bitcoin, and this is a very legitimate site. I highly recommend it for your first purchase. There's easy buy and sell options on the website, and it's very simple for a new user to understand. So I'm going to skip forward to when you actually have Bitcoin. And what you're gonna want to do here is you're gonna want to send the Bitcoin. So you're gonna click the send button. Um, you're gonna need to enter an address, and you're gonna need to generate a receiving address on an exchange where you want to move your Bitcoin to. So in this example, we're going to use Bittrex, which is one of the largest altcoin exchanges in the English language. This is a very useful exchange that I do most of my trades on, and I highly recommend it to many new users. So, I can't pull this up right now because I moved my Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin off of Coinbase. I recommend you store your own currencies on a private wallet. Off of a website like Coinbase, because just in case the website gets hacked, you have a chance of losing your personal value. And that's very risky, especially if you're trading with thousands of dollars. So I always move my money instantly onto my nano ledger to keep it safe. Um, so that's why I don't have a balance right now, but when you click send, it's going to want you to input a transaction and the amount to send. So, inputting the amount you want to send to an exchange, this is how you get your exchange address. So, this is Bittrex. Once you've signed up, you can find your wallet balances by clicking the wallets button. Again, I would never hold a lot of Bitcoin on an exchange, so I make sure whenever I achieve more than one Bitcoin, I trade it off into my nano ledger for safekeeping, and then hold a few fractions of a Bitcoin to trade with. So we want to get our deposit address, which we get by clicking the plus, and then we gain a unique address to send Bitcoin to. So you're going to want to copy that, and you're going to want to insert it into the send feature on your Coinbase account or wherever you're sending Bitcoin from. So this usually takes up to 30 minutes or maybe even an hour to send the Bitcoin. Transactions in the network are pretty slow right now because there's a lot of traffic going on, so I honestly don't blame transactions for going through slowly. So please be patient. It takes a couple confirmations to go through, and don't freak out that you sent it to the wrong address, but of course I'd always double check that you input the correct address. Another feature I want to note while we're here is that you can withdraw. This is very similar to what it looks like on TradingView when you're sending the Bitcoin to Bittrex, because technically you're sending this back to something. So you're going to want to put in your Coinbase address, which you can get through the receive feature on Coinbase, the amount you want to withdraw, and of course there's always fees when you send transactions. You can also do this for many other coins. As you can see, there's all the deposit buttons and all the withdraw buttons. And you can see your pending withdrawals and pending deposits that still need confirmations, as well as your history, which I'm not going to scroll through for privacy issues. You might also notice I have a couple extra columns, estimated US dollar value, estimated USD here, estimated Bitcoin here. This information hasn't been loading since the Bittrex servers have been lagging recently, but these are all extra features that come with the Google Chrome extension called Bittrex Enhanced. I highly recommend it as it adds a lot of useful tools to Bittrex that help you better figure out your portfolio value, help you manage trades and such. Highly recommend it. So let's look at the order tab. This page shows all your open trades and all of your completed trades. So I haven't been doing too much trading recently because I'm on holidays. I don't want to watch the market too much, so I have a limited amount of trades you can find here, but it says if you sold it or not, how much you made from it, the rate you were able to buy and sell at, how many units were filled, how many units did you ask for. These are all just important information that pertain to what you are, information based on orders that you made, just so you can keep a track history. This is also a useful feature if you're doing taxes and need to keep track of big trades you made. Although you don't really need to worry about that if you're making under 10 grand trading. So let's look at the features on a coin. I'm going to choose NXT, which has experienced a crazy fall recently. Again, I have a special chart because I have the Bittrex Enhanced feature. This gives me the trading view window as an option to view the coin price at, which is very useful because then I can access indicators, which I explained in my trading tips video. I can I can sort a lot of data. I can use drawing tools. It's very fantastic. I really love this enhanced app, and I highly recommend it to any enthusiastic traders. So let's look at the other tabs. We have the order book, which shows the depth of the buys and sells, the buys being the green area, the sells being the red area. It shows how much depth is in each level here, indicated by 20, 30, 40, 50, and the sat value at which corresponds with the depth. This is explained in a lot more detail and why this feature is important in a video that Smith uploaded to the channel, so I will check that out when this video is over for some more information. Here you can get information on the coin that you're viewing. It lists their website, it lists their Twitter, and the Block Explorer, as well as the fact that you can manage your wallet for the certain coin in this final tab. To the side, we can see a lot of information. The last price is the last traded price, so a down arrow indicates that it was sold at this price, and an up arrow indicates that it was bought at this price. So we can see it's constantly moving. It shows the USD value as well as the Bitcoin value, with the Bitcoin value being the more important one. We can see the volume. Volume is very important, as I'm going to describe in my trading series. Bid is the highest buy price. Ask is the lowest sell price. 24-hour high and 24-hour low are very self-explanatory. Now let's go down to the actual trading tools. So we have buying and selling. Each of these have the same features. You can set the units. So here you're indicating how much NXT you want to buy or sell. You're indicating what price you want, and a cool feature about Bittrex is you can click on an order and it will fill in the price for it. So let's say if we wanted to buy this price at 8,600, we click on that and it fills 8,600 here. And then let's say I want to buy, you could say I want to buy 2 NXT, and it calculates how much Bitcoin that will be. Or you could do something like, I want to buy 0.2 Bitcoin worth of NXT, and it calculates the amount of NXT. This works on the other side. Ooh, actually, looks like NXT is making some moves right now. But anyways, a bit distracted from that. You could probably make a lot of profit doing a trade right now on this. You can do the same for selling. These are very important features to understand. Um, Good till canceled means it's gonna, even if your order doesn't fill, it's gonna stay in the order books until it's filled. Immediate or cancel means if it's not able to sell immediately, it will just cancel the rest of the order. Um, Typically, if you're buying, if you want to buy it instant, I buy it very high up here to eat through all the orders. And typically, when I want to sell it instantly, I choose it down to match the depth with how much I'm selling so that I can make sure I sell it instantly. Um, in another vid, I explain the conditional sells, which you could use for stop losses and take profits. These require a bit more in-depth explanation, as you need to be very careful in setting these values or you could lose a lot of money. But if you fully understand this feature, it can save you a lot of money. So feel free to check out our trading series on smart stop losses to understand what I mean by this. Down here we can look at the market book. This is the current buy orders and this is the current sell orders. Sorry, that's actually really big. You can flip through the pages. You can see the sum means that up to this price, there's this much Bitcoin worth of a wall. The total means how much Bitcoin worth is in that order. The size is the amount of coins in that order. And then you have the amount of that order. This works on both sides. It's interchangeable. Just this side, bids are buys, asks are sells. The star also indicates where your order is. So if I bought at 8,795 sats, then there would be a star right here. Okay, let's scroll down. Open order shows the order that you currently have, and I will show you an example of that when I buy something. Market history shows the live price action. As you can see, NXT is moving a lot now, and buys are absolutely flying. Down it shows your order history, so as we can see here, on the 16th, sorry, let's make that smaller. On the 16th, I bought 5,704 NXT at 3,497 sats for 0.19999 Bitcoin. On the 17th, I sold NXT, 5,704 of them at 4,292 sats for 0.244 Bitcoin. Talk about some good profit for today. So this is how you read those interpretations, and let me show you an example of it live so that I can explain how it's going. So just for video purposes, I'm going to make some small trades. So let's see. Let's say I want to buy zero. I'm actually going to move to a coin that's not moving so fast so that it's a lot easier to follow. So let's move to, it's better to find a low volume coin because those don't move a lot. Let's see sequence. So right now, as we can see, there is a sell order at 237, so I click on it. I want to buy 2 sequence. It'll cost me 0.04706. Oh, sorry, there's a minimum size order, so I will order 10. Actually, I'm gonna need to buy 20. 20 is min. sorry, 24. So it shows the total here, it shows how much I'm buying, it shows what price I'm buying at, and I'm going to press buy. It shows me all the information to double check, and I click confirm. For some reason it's showing that my buy size is too low, so I'm just going to go a bit deeper in and go with 50. As you can see, my buy is placed and it has been filled. Actually, since this is a low volume coin, I just made the candle bar go from down here to up here, which is pretty funny because it's a small amount, but that's what happens with very low volume coins. So, as you can see, all my information is down here. This was my recent order, and now let's say I want to set a sell order at 2,346 so that it's the first sell order. So what I do here is I type in the correct amount that I want to do. I say sell all of mine, and then I put there. Now, as you can see, like I mentioned, a star means where my sell order is. Generally, if you're impatient and you want to sell quicker, what you can do, and also this is your current open order. So what you can do if you want to speed up the process is you can click the X to cancel your order. You can scroll up. You can choose a low buy order, and then you can click sell. And then it will sell for the closest order that matches your thing. So as you can see, my transaction is down here. I bought at 18.49 and I sold at 8.11. So that's all you really need to know about Bittrex. I go in depth on how important other indicators and features of Bittrex are, which I explain in detail on how to use in my trading tips series. So if you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend you move on to the more advanced stuff and learn how to actually make good trades based off of technical analysis. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for subscribing to our channel. Please feel free to like this video and comment your feedback on it. Have a nice day and good luck with the market.